Sports Picks for Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. I'm sorry for the late show. It's been a day. I'm trying to get some picks out for you. Got some stuff for you tonight in the NHL and the NBA. Do the free money portion and the NFL stuff later, as well as the slow sayonara to college football in this program, at least for some time. Let's start in the NHL, okay? I'll recap the play from last week. I gave you one on this show, and it was exclusive to this program, so we do count it towards the record. It's not part of the Hockey Picks show. Islanders, three-way money line, no push, -120 DraftKings against the Sharks last Tuesday night. They get the W, 5-2. So I got three picks for you in the NHL. Two of them you would have seen I don't know, about 1 o'clock this afternoon if you were a subscriber and you had the notifications bell on for BP311's Hockey Picks. Go over there and check that out. Like, comment, share, subscribe there. Do the same here. I'm over on TikTok, got a Facebook page. I am everywhere. Three picks tonight, two of them from the Hockey Picks channel. Lightning money line -120 at the Kings, 10:30. ESPN Plus, Sabres at Kraken over 6.5 goals, -120. Got them both at MGM. That game's on 10 p.m. ESPN Plus, I believe. Last time I looked, those lines are at -125 now for both of those games. Again, you could have got them earlier today. The exclusive pick for this program, NHL-wise, is going to be this one. It's a bonus play. It's just for this show. I want to thank the people that come on here that have been supporting me for a long time. It's the Montreal Canadiens. It's a plus money line play, +155 at MGM. They're playing the Wild tonight, 7 o'clock, ESPN Plus. That game starts in 21 minutes, so you're going to want to get that right away as soon as possible. With the NHL portion out of the way, we got NHL and PGA. We're not doing PGA today. I looked at this weekend's tournament, recognized very few names, and the ones that I did, I don't want to put my money behind. So I'm leaving this one alone. As far as last week, though, I did let you know that Parks or Gun Lake was promoting a boost on either McIlroy, Rahm, or Thomas to win at +300. Rory got the win last weekend in the CJ Cup, so that would have paid you 4 times your money. I was on that in a minor scale, an unofficial idea pick, and that's all for NHL and PGA for right now, for today. I'm going to try to keep giving you guys exclusive NHL plays that I don't give on the Hockey Picks channel, as a thank you for being a subscriber to BP311's Weekday Sports Picks, which has been around for quite a bit longer than the Hockey Picks channel, which is relatively new. Nonetheless, NBA tonight, I've just got the one play. Golden State Warriors money line +120 at the Suns, 10 o'clock, TNT. Everybody knows I'm a Warriors fan, and Chris Paul's not looking good. That's not helping them. If you know the offense is going to come from Devin Booker, it's a lot easier to defend it. Looks like that money line has dropped to a +105 since I took it this morning. Unfortunately, best line currently over at FanDuel, +106. Let me just check on these NHL lines for you real quick. I want to give you the updated numbers. I thought that earlier in the day, the Wings might have been a value play as an idea on a plus money line, but they're not. They're -110 right now. I believe that line has moved. Canadians are actually up to +185 right now. If you go over and grab that at Bet Rivers, that's the best line currently. You got about 20 minutes left to get it. As far as the late games, we got Kraken Sabres over 6.5, -130 is what it's showing here. Let me take a look, see if we can get anything better. Unfortunately, -128 at FanDuel is looking like the best line currently. And finally, the latest game of the evening, Lightning money line at the Kings. Lightning are juiced up to -139 in most places. -135 MGM, your best number currently on that one. So those are the plays for tonight. So then we can move on. We can talk about the other stuff that I wanted to talk about. Let's get into the free money portion of the program. And I want to really highlight Play Gun Lake or Parks, however you want to call it. They got a lot of great promotions over there, guys. And so they're doing Tuesday Rebound. They did it the whole first week of the NBA season. Now it's a new week. Now they decided they're going to do it every Tuesday. You lay a $10 +300 same game parlay on any NBA game on Tuesday night. You get a $10 free bet in your account. Doesn't matter if you lose that parlay. And I mean, that's, for me, it's a no-brainer. And people want to scoff, or, at $10 and $10, and that $10 maxes, bonuses, boosts, and $10 risk-free this or that. But you know what? A lot of what I do is, given what the defense takes me, I consider the sports books the defense. And, if you're giving me risk-free, I'm going to try to hit a big. and sometimes I do. And if I don't, I get a free bet back in my account. I know it's not the same as cash, but it's another opportunity to win your money back. And, sometimes that's all you need if you know what you're doing. So anyway, the rebound Tuesdays at Parks, bet 10 plus 300, same game NBA parlay, get $10 free bet in your account. Win, lose, doesn't matter. As far as FanDuel, they're doing the no sweat thing. Same deal. It's a plus 400 3-leg NBA same game parlay. You lay that for $10, you get a $10 free bet if it loses there. So, no sweat, no risk free, however you want to put that. They're doing that one as well as far as tonight in the NBA. Only on TNT games, though, at FanDuel, guys. So keep that in mind. NHL for Wednesday over at Parks. You get a hat trick, they're calling it. It's a triple play. It's a triple boost thing. So the scenario is this. You get 3 boosts on Wednesdays every week at Parks. There's a 33% boost on any NHL play. If it was today, I would say take the Lightning there and bring that closer to plus money. Unfortunately, that's tomorrow. But they also give you a same game parlay 33% boost and an NHL live bet 33% boost. It's just, take what they give you. I don't mean take the pre-made boosters all the time or the same game parlays. If you like one of those pre-made boosters and they're plus 300 or whatever, sprinkle it maybe if you like it. But whatever's comfortable for you is a small little bet, a small little sprinkle kind of deal. The stuff that they put out there, especially DraftKings likes to do this, and sometimes FanDuel, mostly DraftKings, and I'd say Fox Bet, you get plus 100 on something, and that's a boost where it was something that was juiced, and that'll give you a chance to, maybe it's only a $10 max or a $25 max, but I hit one for Curry getting 20 points and Ja to drop. No, it was a combination of Fields to rush for 50 and get a touchdown, like plus 700. There was one at DraftKings. I think it was a mixed sport promo. Somebody gets, I think it was Hill with 50 receiving yards, Curry 25 points, plus 100, max 25. I maxed that thing out the other day. I mean, take what they give you. That's what I'm saying. Not everything they give you. You got to pick and choose. You got to be smart about it. All right, so we're going to do a recap. We did talk the new NBA pick. So we'll talk about what I gave you last week and how that went. Opening night, I gave you the Sixers. They lose 126-117 to the Celtics. It was a sprinkle. It was a one-unit play. It was excitement for opening night more than anything. I gave you the Warriors minus 5.5. They cover 123-109 against the Lakers. I gave you the Magic on Wednesday. They fell a little short, 113-109 to the Pistons. Pelicans plus money, 152. Get it done, 130-108 against the Nets. The Mavericks, man, they shit the bed. Losing 107-105 to the Suns. They were a plus 180. They had about a 15-point lead or more earlier in the game and just let it all slide and fade away. So in the NBA last week, we went 2-3. Hockey exclusively for this program, 1-0. Please go ahead and check out the BP311's Hockey Picks show over there. And then we're going to start to talk about a little bit of football here in a couple of different capacities. So as far as the free money portion of the program is concerned, and that's where I talk about promotions, boosts, and things that are out there that I am taking advantage of and suggest you do the same. Park's giving a 25% boost on the first touchdown score on any Sunday game. And that's cool. Here's the stuff I really like, and I've been hitting the last week or so on. MGM on Thursdays and Mondays give you insurance on the first touchdown scorer. So I will do that. It's $10, right? $10 back if you don't hit it. I go and I took David Montgomery and I insured it $10 at MGM. And then I go over to FanDuel. Usually that's where I go for the last touchdown scorer, but just based on where the odds are laying. And I lay a last touchdown scorer with the same guy. Put 10 on each. Worst case scenario, I lose my 10, but I get a $10 free bet. Lose 20, get a $10 free bet, however you want to put that. And you walk away. Best case, one of those hits, it's $150 to $180 or $200, depending on the number. It's really worth doing. I got it on Juwan Johnson Thursday night. I got it on in the last touchdown. I got on both of these. Montgomery, David Montgomery last night. So I like those. I liked all the no sweat same game parlay stuff. Thursday, there's a lot of them out there. You got Sports Illustrated, DraftKings, and FanDuel giving those out. On Monday night, Sports Illustrated does it. Parks does Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night. 50% insurance up to 10 back, which just means you put a $20 parlay out, you get 10 back, 50% of whatever it is if it doesn't hit. just so much stuff out there to keep in mind, guys. Bet Rivers today is doing deposit 100, get a $20 casino bonus, one-time playthrough. Go over there and take advantage of that. I know last year at this time they were doing NHL 20% boost on any game or any bet on Tuesdays. They're doing 20% deposit bonus for existing customers on Tuesdays right now. You know, I take it to the blackjack table, try to get the money back. You know what I mean? Try to take that $20 bonus and make it a $20 cash. So however you want to go about that, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of great stuff. I think Parks is doing some really good things. So with that being said, we will move on here. Football. All right, let's do college first. There's two different parts to go over in the NFL. We'll do college first. College has been atrocious for me. I mean, I won on the Tennessee money line a couple weeks ago, and I've got underdog money lines that I hit usually once a week. But overall, Saturdays have mostly been losing days, and I can't keep doing that. I don't have any bets on college this weekend. I'm not going to give any out. If I take anything, it's going to be small, low risk. I might focus more on the NHL on Saturdays, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, will I be watching the Michigan State game? Yeah, absolutely. Do I want to lay 21.5 with the Wolverines against State? As bad as State's been, I still don't, because they're going to play like it's their Super Bowl, because it basically is. It's the biggest rivalry game of the year, and they want to show out everything they've got, and they might surprise some people as far as covering the number. I still think we're going to win the game, and easily, maybe not that easily. How about that? College. Last weekend, TCU does cover 3.5. They went against Kansas State 38-28, 10 points. The only one I got in college football officially last weekend as far as public plays. Mississippi State plus 21.5, no. Losing 30-6 to Alabama. Ole Miss money line, no. LSU 45-20, get the win there. Same thing with UCLA money line, too. Underdogs, of course, 45-30. Ducks in that one. 1-3 in college, and it's been a consistent theme week after week after week. So I'm opting out of the NCAA football for right now. Definitely won't have any plays this weekend. I do want to come back Thursday and give you some NHL and NBA plays. If I do have any additional NFL plays that I will not give out today, that I don't have yet, if I add some to the slate, I might give them out on Thursday as well. Keep in mind, I want to try to go back to the Tuesday, Thursday thing. Lately, it's just been Tuesday. We're going to try to get back to both, okay? So as far as that goes, we did touch on NCAA. We're done with that for a little while around here. We move on to the NFL, and I had 4 plays that I gave you that were by feel, old school, ordinary, the way that I do things. 4 that I gave you were system plays. I told you that the Monday nighter that I did with the Broncos plus 5.5 did work. I didn't give it publicly, but that was the first play to test the system to see if it would work. It seemed like Planet Earth was on the other side. Took a shot with it. It hits. So 4 out of 5, so 4-1 on these system plays. 3-1 publicly on the system plays. So I had the Jets. My number in this game was Jets -2. Is that right? Sorry, my number in the game was Jets -4. You're giving me Jets +2. Jets win outright. Man, these notes are just killing me. 16-9, they beat the Broncos. That's a winner. Atlanta was the one that let us down. The Falcons were 6-0 against the spread. Not anymore. Bengals coming to town, beat them 36-17. Atlanta +6 is a loss. The other 2 system plays hit, and another winner outright here. I had the number in the game, my number in the game between Seattle and the LA Chargers was I was so jumbled I can't find it. It was Chargers -2. I took Seattle +6.5, more than a 4-point swing from my number to the book numbers when I grab it. Seattle wins the game outright. It's 37-23, and then I had the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this one was razor thin. No points in the second half. Sunday Night Football. My number was Miami -2. Miami did win by 6. I had Pittsburgh +7, and they lose by 6, so the bet hits. If you go back to the field bets, Sunday Night Football, I originally had Dolphins -6, so I was kind of on both sides of this line. Of course, the Dolphins play. The field plays were about a 2 unit, and the system plays were 5 units. I went all in on the system, and it's working out for me so far. We're going to keep with the system plays and the system plays only today for Tuesday. There may be a couple to watch, and if they move, I will maybe give those out officially on Thursday. And then I might give some field plays out, but I'll let you know they're field plays. I'm going to try to stick to the system, though, when it comes to the NFL moving forward this regular season. I had Packers -6 on a field play, but the Washington Green Bay was a watch. And if I had done the numbers and the number was still at +6 for the Commanders, I would have taken it based on the system. Commanders went outright 23-21. Stuff not right in Green Bay, but they're getting like 10.5 or 11.5 points against the Bills this weekend. It's not a system play for me, but you may want to think about that one just a little bit. What if they can get it together and at least keep it close? Cowboys -7 was a winner. It was a field play. I can't say it was a winner, all the way. It was the most confident play that I had as far as something I just fielded out and didn't do numbers on. But, actually, the Lions kept it close for a while. The Cowboys' offense didn't look that good. Obviously, the Cowboys' defense is one of the best in the league, and they proved it. So, there you go. Titans money line, never in question to me. 19-10, they beat the Colts. That was a field play as well. So, 2-1-1 in the field plays, 3-1 in the system plays, 1-3 in the NCAA football, 1-0 in NHL. And we had that bonus win on the idea for the golf parlay pre-made at Parks. 2-3 in the NBA. Altogether, 9-8-1 last week. Not great. Made money, though. A lot of plus money stuff there. So far, 48-54-1 for season 2. BP311's Weekday Sports Pick Show. We're going to go through the NFL slate here. I'm going to give you my number for each game. I'm going to tell you the ones that are a play, which is only 2 this week, guys. And there's a couple that you want to watch, but the way that the numbers are moving, it may not work in our favor. There's actually one that was overruled last week as far as a system play, and there's one that's going to be overruled again this week. Last week, I did as a system play, if you go strictly by the numbers and you don't think about anything else, the Houston Texans would have been a play last week against the Las Vegas Raiders. My number was a pick 'em. Houston was getting 7 points. I overruled that because I can't trust Houston. I don't put any faith or any trust or any money on the Texans. I did live bet their money line because it was huge. Sprinkled it. They didn't hit it. They lost big. So moving on. We start with Thursday Night Football. We know we got the Ravens and the Buccaneers. Buccaneers really trying to right this ship. My number's -2 for Baltimore. The book's numbers -1.5, -2 for Baltimore, depending on where you look. No play there. My feel, and I'm not giving this out as an official pick, guys. It's not. I put a free bet on this, and I'm going to put a parlay together, which will also be a risk-free parlay on this. I'm not a fan of Brady, but I do feel, as I could be wrong, I do feel like this is the week they get it together. I feel like they win. I feel like the Bucs get it done. So if you want the feel, that's it. But as far as the numbers are concerned, there's no play there. My number pretty much matches the book's number. That's going to happen a lot this week, just to let you know. You've got Denver at Jacksonville. My number is Jacksonville -3. The book's number, Jacksonville -2.5 now, was 3 when I originally took a look at this early Monday morning. Moving on. Oh, no, I'm not giving you a feel there either. That game's no. The Eagles. Is that right? Steelers, Eagles. Yeah, my number is Philly -9. You got Philly -10.5 is the number currently. I got no play on that. Eagles should ride. They should roll. But the Steelers defense has been keeping a lot of teams honest, so I'm not on this play at all. I'm not on this game at all. Jets, Patriots. Here's the official pick again. Same scenario pretty much all over again. My number of this game, Jets -4. Patriots come in, not looking great. Forget all that. The numbers tell me, the system tells me the Jets should win by 4 points. Book showing +2.5 on the Jets. Looks like they still have that available at FanDuel. I did not double check that. That's just what was saying per Action Network. But I'm seeing some 1.5s out there. Honestly, 4-point swing is a money line. If you want to lay it plus 107 is a consensus. New York, you can get, that's the best where you can get plus 110 at Caesars or FanDuel on the Jets money line. And quite frankly, that would fit the system. I'll take the 2.5 points. Took it last night. New York Jets official play plus 2.5, plus 1.5. I would even take it at a money line, honestly, based on the number. Patriots don't look good. We don't know who their quarterback's going to be. The system doesn't lie. The system is already, to me, already proven itself to some degree, and we're going to keep going there. Carolina, Atlanta. Now, this would have been a play based on the system, but I have to overrule this one. My number is Atlanta -1. Books are showing 4.5 or 5. Most of them 5 at this point. I mean, you're giving me 5 points. It should be a +1, right? It should be a +1 for Carolina, but you're giving me 5 points. That's a 4-point swing. I can't do it. PJ Walker, no matter what is going on with Darnold or Mayfield, not that I think either one of them would make a lot of difference on the offense. McCaffrey is gone. This team is in sell mode. I'm not sure the coach sticks around after 1 year. I don't even know what's going on in Carolina. It's a freaking mess. I can't touch it. Atlanta let me down for the first time against the spread last week. They're laying 4.5. I'm not sure that makes sense either. No play. No play. It's overruled. System says take the Panthers and the points, but I can't do it. Raiders and Saints. My books, not my books. My number is the Raiders -3. Books are showing 1.5 or 2. Looks like most of them are moving to -2. Vegas number's pretty damn close, so no play. The Bears Cowboys is going to be play number 2 and final official system play for this week in the NFL, unless we get something changing on one of the watches that I'm going to give out a little bit later. Take the Bears with the points. My number's Dallas -3. Books were showing 9.5, 10.5. Now I'm seeing 9.5, 10. You can still get +10 with the Bears, which is a 7-point swing from my system number. I would take the points in the Bears. You can get that at Caesars, by the way. Dolphins at Lions. My number's Miami -3. Books number Miami -3, 3.5, depending on where you look. No play. Cardinals at Vikings. My number's Vikings -3. Vikings -3.5 is the book number. No play. Titans at Texans. My number Tennessee -1. Books number Tennessee -2, 2.5. This would have to go out to about 5 points to take the Texans. And I couldn't do that either because I'm a Titans fan. I believe in the Titans. I think they're going to win the South. I got a bet on them to win the South. Derrick Henry is still a legitimate contender for rushing title this year, as he is every year. Side note, idea play. I took Kenneth Walker III to be offensive rookie of the year at about 41. Probably nowhere near that number right now, but just throwing that out there. Commanders at Colts. My number is Indianapolis -1. Books are showing Indy -3. I got no play on that either. If you gave me 5 points with the Commanders, I would take it, but it's not even close to that, so it's not on the watch list. We got 2 on the watch list. We'll get to in a moment. Let me skip those for the moment. Get to Packers at Bills, and like I said, no play on this. My number's Buffalo -9. Books are showing Buffalo -10.5, up to -12. My feel on this, and I may even drop a play on this tonight. I might do it in 20 minutes. GM's all showing that. I may do this very soon. I may make this an official feel pick for Thursday. You know what? No. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'm ready to. I'm taking the Packers. If that number is legit, if you're giving me 12 points, I don't give a shit if it's in Buffalo. It doesn't bother me. I do not see the public being this right on Sunday Night Football, especially. Give me the Packers +12 at the Bills on Sunday night. It's not a system pick. It'd be 1 point away from being a system pick. You would need to get 13. But I'm taking this. I'm taking this right now. I'm going to do it right now. Make sure the number's there. I'm putting an official pick in live and wagering it right now. I'm just going to verify this for you right now, that this number is here, that it exists, that it's not spoken mirrors optical illusion, because I know that 2.5 on the Jets at FanDuel wasn't there last night when I looked. So you're probably going to have to go with Jets 1.5 or do a little bit bolder and take the money line. But as far as the Packers getting 12 points against the Bills, I don't think the Packers are as bad as people are pretending or exclaiming them to be. Yeah, it's legit. MGM is giving you 12 points with Green Bay right now. And quite frankly, I can't not take it. 3 units, official public play. It's a field play, by the way. Doesn't fit the system just yet. If it goes up to 13, it's a system. It's a system bet. So I will actually change this to a watch as far as it being a system bet. But it's a public official play anyway, because as I'm going, I'm taking it by feel. All right. So we got 3 plays in the NFL this weekend. We got two to keep an eye on. So here we go. San Francisco at the LA Rams. My number here is the 49ers -4. Book 49ers -1.5. And that number's not moving. So what I had seen here is that the money is coming in on San Francisco pretty heavily. So this may not change. It's not likely to change. But if it does go one second. If it goes down to a pick 'em, or if you're good taking the money line at -118 right now, 117 at Bet River, -117 on the Niners over at Bet Rivers, I would take that as a field play. I'm really just doing spreads as far as the system is concerned, but money comes in on the Rams, the number goes up. If the number goes up, I would almost need 8 points with LA. So realistically, down at 1.5, I would either take San Francisco on the money line. I would just take San Francisco on the money line. Just take the fucking Niners on the money line. They're going to figure it out. I don't think the Rams are going to come back and slam. I really don't. I don't think the Rams are really that good this year. They've lost some really key pieces. Stafford got his money, got his ring, got his relocation. And I really don't think he's got that much drive or hunger inside of him anymore at this point in his career. Which leads us to Monday Night Football. Last game on the slate, and it is a watch right now. Bengals at Browns. My number is Cincinnati -6. They're giving you Cincinnati -3 or 3.5, depending on where you look. So you flip that, and then what you really want here is Cincinnati -2. If you can get Cincinnati -2, hell, if you want to be risky with the 2.5, I get that as well. Not seeing that happening, though. 90% of the bets, 85% of the money are coming in on the Bengals currently. And the other thing that I said to watch with the Niners there, probably ain't going to work out either. As far as where the money's coming in at, you're not going to see them drop to a pick on -118. Ain't a bad bet. I would probably just take that money line there. 69% of the bets, 91% of the money coming in on San Francisco against the LA Rams. And then thirdly, let's go back and take one more look at Sunday Night Football, Packers, Bills, as far as where the money's coming in at. This number may go up. This is the one that's most likely to be a third official system bet, but it's already an official field play anyway. MGM being at 12 is kind of strange, where everybody else is at 10.5. But I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. So you got some guys, you got DraftKings going up to 11 too. So it looks like this number is going that direction. 80% of the money. 80% of the money's coming in on the Packers. And 46% of the bets. This number's not going to get any better. This is not going to become an official. It's not going to be an official system pick. It's a field pick. and you've got reverse line movement. Take the dog. Take the Green Bay plus 12. Go to MGM and take it right now because it's going to drop. Too much money is coming in Green Bay for it not to. I think that's it, guys. I mean, I'm going to do a recap here. I gave you a lot of promotions. I went over everything that we did last week. I gave you 3 bets in the NHL tonight, 1 in the NBA, and then 3 bets for Sunday. So in the NFL. Like I said, I'm going to try to come back on Thursday, do it again, give you some more NHL, give you a little bit of NBA. And if I have any additions to my slate for the NFL this weekend, I'll do that. Love being here. Love doing it. Wish I had a little bit more interaction, but I know I'm not coming out at the same time every day, which I only do twice a week. I'm sticking to the Tuesday, Thursday thing. Can't commit to a time. Maybe soon I will be able to. I appreciate all the love and the support. Please like, comment, share, subscribe here. Go check me out on BP311's Hockey Picks YouTube channel, BP311 on TikTok, BP311 on Facebook. The picks are for the Mega Tuesday show, Tuesday, 10-25-22. It's the Lightning money line minus 120 at the LA Kings tonight in the NHL. 10:30 ESPN Plus. It's the Sabres at the Kraken over 6.5 goals minus 120 in the NHL. 10 p.m. ESPN Plus. It is the Canadiens money line plus 155. Grab it. All those hockey picks at MGM. Canadiens versus the Wild 7 o'clock on ESPN Plus in Montreal at the Bell Center. NBA Warriors minus 5.5. I'm sorry. Warriors plus 120 on the money line. Got mixed up. Warriors plus 120 on the money line at the Suns, 10 o'clock TNT in the NBA. And then the NFL on Sunday, take the Jets plus 2.5, take them plus 1.5. You can even take them on the money line. They all fit the system with the Jets to beat the Patriots. Bears plus 10.5 against the Cowboys. Both those games Sunday, 1 o'clock. And then Sunday Night Football, take the Packers plus 12 against the Bills. I guess that's it, boys. I guess that's it. With that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe everywhere for me. Take what you want, leave what you don't. Keep it profitable.